Businesses at an airfield in Warwickshire fear the local council's attempts to buy the site won't happen in time to save the site. Wellesbourne Airfield near Stratford-on-Avon has been training pilots since the mid-60s, but now there are worries about its viability after one of the airfield's biggest businesses failed to secure a new lease from the owners, who've earmarked it for housing development. Here's our business correspondent, Peter Plisner.
It's well known as a place to come if you want to be a pilot. Thousands of people have been trained here over the years. Mike Roberts runs the biggest flying school. But his lease isn't being renewed, leading to concerns about the future of the whole airfield operation.
The airfield is effectively being run down by stealth. We gave the landlords £200,000 in terms of rent and fuel sales last year, and without that income the airfield is unviable.
This airfield has a long history dating back to 1941 when the government purchased the land to create a military airfield. During the war it was used to train pilots, but by the mid-60s it was no longer needed, and instead since then it's been training light aircraft pilots. This cafe at the airfield's been here more than 20 years. Its lease has been renewed, but even so, customers are still worried.
We're all disappointed because it's an amenity for the local area that once it's gone, it'll be gone forever.
It's just a lovely place to come, bring grandchildren, they can roam around outside and be safe.
Stratford District Council has agreed to buy the airfield to protect it for aviation use. But its leader admits it's a lengthy process.
It is extremely important to preserve the operation of the airfield and not just to end up owning an empty site, which is why we will take every piece of legal action that we can to preserve those flying operations.
In a statement, airfield owners Littler Investments said, "We are pleased to recently sign a memorandum of understanding with the council which commits us to maintain the current flying function of the airfield whilst we work collaboratively to prepare a master plan which will shape the future of the site." But there are still concerns. This was a packed public meeting last week where local people had their say. One of those who attended was aircraft owner James Olty.
This resource, which provides jobs for apprentices, for technicians, for engineers, for pilot training, will be a casualty in that attempt by a developer to make obscene profits from housing.
It's a debate that's clearly not going to be settled overnight, but while the council does intend to secure the future of the airfield, it might not happen in time to save all of its businesses. Peter Plisner, BBC Midlands Today in Warwickshire.